Hello boys, I had to show you this massive stop run that we had in gold today. I didn't trade gold, but gold was the trade of the day. When I went back and looked at the chart, I wish I had been trading gold. In my last video, I told you that stop runs and iceberg orders are going to be my focus for my strategy. And I've been monitoring a few of the futures. Gold, I traded the ES today. It actually went very well, but this is the more interesting trade, was the one I didn't take. And so I've taken everything. I've taken the icebergs off. I'm just going to show you the stop runs because that is what is important. So what you're looking at, of course, is Bookmap, and we're going to start over here to the left, the far left of the chart. But what I really need to do first is show you what was happening in gold. So this is the morning, and it's just dumping, right? It's dumping. So all morning long, we've been dumping. Now, this 850 area, 845 is what we're going to be looking at on Bookmap. That's right in here, 845. So right before that happens, this is that dump. If you remember on that chart that I just showed you how much it was dumping all morning long. And then boom, this big red bubble here that coincides with this is a 567 stops. Gold is a thin market. There's not a lot of traders. In the ES, a 500 stop run is not a big deal. In gold, if you take a look at what happens afterwards, there's like 17 stops there, 25 stops, 52 stops. 500 is a massive stop run. So what do you do with that? That is the good question, right? So nothing in trading is going to be guaranteed and easy. So it actually takes a few minutes for this to set up into something good. So we have this massive 567 stop run. And then as we move along to 915, it dumps again. And again, we hit 448 stops. So remember, there's just nothing happening before that. This is just more clear cut than you normally get. It's just super clear cut. Boom. 448 stops after we already did a 560 some stop run. And then now what you want to see is it be backed up. And so this is what made it really the trade of the day. So if you had gone long here, you could have hidden underneath that stop run and never even been threatened. And that's the power of stop runs, okay? So stop runs are fantastic places to hide, but they're not guaranteed places to hide. All right, so if this makes sense, when it works, it's kind of perfect, like it doesn't get threatened. But of course it doesn't always work, because then everybody would be a millionaire and that would be impossible. All right, so I hope that makes sense. So as we go forward, this is your confirmation. Like, you're just not going to get this very often. You get a 500 and some stop run, and then right after that you get a 448 stop run. And then if that wasn't nice enough, then buyers pile in. Right here, this highlighted areas are buyers coming in and showing their hand. We tip off those buyers, and then it's all day long. I mean, that's just a massive run. From 56 all the way up. Man, did we go past 76? How far did we go? Boom. 56. We're up to 81 now. 84 is kind of where it petered out. Gold usually dies around noon. Nothing much happens after that. So these are the big. You had a 426 stop run here, and that's kind of when the action kind of dies out. All right, but that was just such a brilliant setup. You can see these two highlighted areas back here. That's the first big one, backed up by the second big one, and then this highlighted area, we're zoomed way out now, but that's the big move of buyers that moved in to just skyrocket this up. I mean, on one contract, you could have made over $1,000 on that trade if you had held from one big stop run up into the next big stop run. So if that would have been your entry, and then the next big stop run is your exit, that's like about as no-brainer as it could get, right? Then you would have been in the money. Of course, coulda, woulda, shoulda with trading is always the thing, but we just had to, I had to show you that because this is the strategy I've been working on, and gold was just so beautiful today. Don't regret it too much. The ES was pretty stellar for me today as well, and I just got to keep on keeping on with this strategy, and mostly with discipline, not trying to wreck myself. Check myself before I wreck myself. But this is the trading view of what happened. So this was the first stop run back here at 846. It comes, does that next stop run, and then never threatens it, and it's just all she wrote. Bam, all the way. And then it just, man, it just kept going. All right, so I hope that highlights why I'm looking at what I'm looking at and trying to implement this as the key strategy into my trading. That's it, guys. I'm out.